Hello, 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 my little angels. Hello, my little angels. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Sophia. My name is Sophia. So today we're going to be doing a Q&A for you guys. Today we're going to be doing a little Q&A. So without further ado, let's get started. So I uploaded this on my community tab on my YouTube. So let's look at some of the questions that you guys asked for me. So the first question I got is, what is your favorite thing about being an ASMR artist on YouTube? And I would say, honestly, the community, everyone on YouTube for ASMR pretty much is super, super nice and positive compared to like other communities, like the beauty community. I know people can be a little bit harsh on there. So I really love the community on here. I love my subscribers. And I really like having an idea that I have and it coming from an idea to finally seeing it on paper and pencil with the final product. I really love that. I think it's a really great creative outlet for me. And yeah, I'm really lucky that I get to make these ASMR videos for you guys because I genuinely enjoy it and I love it. That person also asked, what are you studying? What career are you going for? So as of right now, the plan is to go into nursing. As you guys know, I'm a college student, and I'll be attending State University next semester in the fall. So the plan for right now is nursing, but if I wasn't going into nursing and exploring my options a little bit, I would be going into probably psychology or public health, and those are still possible options for me. But as of right now, I'm considering nursing to be my top choice, just because of all the opportunities that it has for me and my interest and passion for it. And this person also said, can you describe your process for making videos? How does something go from an idea to a published video? So I would say, obviously, yeah, I come up with an idea and I have a little list on my phone of my ideas and stuff like that, and I just go through it and I kind of see, which one do I think would be the most popular, and then I also decide based on which one I want to film the most. So sometimes, I know something will be more popular, but it's not something I want to film that day, so I pick something else that I think would be somewhat popular that I really want to film, and then I kind of write down on a piece of paper and pen, I write down little ideas for that type of video, what triggers I want, what, if anything, what am I gonna say, just little notes to keep myself kind of on track when I'm filming the video. That person also asked, what are your passions in real life? So I have a lot of different little passions or fun hobbies that I like to do. I like reading, I like taking photos, I really like making content on TikTok, as well, just like lifestyle and beauty. I like doing makeup, hair, beauty, fashion a lot. I really like going to the gym, going on little walks, appreciating nature, just things like that. I also really love shopping. This person also said, do you have a technique for performing ASMR? Does it come naturally? I've watched a lot of ASMR, and so I think that helps for one thing. And then I would say, yeah, it honestly just came naturally to me. I just kind of woke up one day and I was like, I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel. Why not just start one? And I made my little 5-minute self-care video, and I remember I was really, really scared to post it. I thought I was gonna get judged a lot, and I did it, and it was really good, really, really good decision that I don't regret at all. And yeah, but I am immune of my own voice. I don't get ASMR or tingles from my own voice because I don't think you can get it from your own voice. I don't really get ASMR from tapping and stuff like that. I mainly only get ASMR from hairbrushing and whispering and soft spoken. I don't really get ASMR from the tapping though. This person said, what is your favorite movie? I have a bunch. My top one would obviously have to be Harry Potter. I know that sounds really cliche, but I love Harry Potter. I'm a Ravenclaw, by the way, if you don't know. But Harry Potter, I like Back to the Future. I like a lot of Disney movies. I like The Matrix. I really love the Mummy series. I like somewhat scary movies, but not super scary. bit of a wimp in that, where if I watch too scary of a movie, I have to sleep with the light on because I get too freaked out. And then this person also asked, what is your least favorite trigger? I would say my favorite trigger is hair brushing or lotion. And my least favorite trigger, I would say it's not really necessarily about the trigger, it's more about how you do the trigger. So I wouldn't say I have any least favorite triggers, I would say more so how people do it. I don't like aggressive fast tapping or fast ASMR, but I know a lot of people like that, so to each their own. And then I also I'm not a huge fan of like the tongue clicking or like where they're like, I'm not a big fan of that either. So yeah, to answer your question, I would say that. And then my favorite musical artist, probably Melanie Martinez. I just went to her concert in May. It was super, super fun. I had so much fun. But she's probably my favorite artist. I also like a lot of alternative pop, like Lana Del Rey, Billie Eilish. I like Madison Beer, Sabrina Carpenter. I'm trying to think of, I know I listen to a bunch of people. I sometimes listen to Frank Ocean, Tame Impala. I listen to a lot of different artists, and I have specific songs from their albums that I really like. So I wouldn't say I have necessarily a favorite other than Melanie Martinez because I absolutely love her music. I resonate with it so much. Someone said, are you a morning or night person? I would say I'm a mid-morning person, so I'm definitely not a morning, I don't wake up at 7 a.m., roll out of bed and ready for the day, but I wouldn't consider myself a night person either. I would consider myself more of a mid-morning, like 9:30, 10 a.m. type of person. Mid-morning, yeah, because I can't get up like super early, but I also can't fall asleep super late, but I need like 9 hours of sleep. So I would, mid-morning. Let me know if you guys are also mid-morning people. This person said, are you American? Yeah, I am American. I live in America, and I am half American. So my dad's side of the family is American, so I'm half, and then my mom's side of the family is from Moldova, so I'm half Moldovan, so half American and half Moldovan. And I can also speak Russian, so let me know if you want a little video of that. I'll do a little like Russian sentence for you guys if you want. Здравствуйте, меня зовут София, как у тебя дела? Я говорю по-русски. Let me know if you know what that means. Any Russian speaking people that know, comment. And then that person also said, does anyone in real life know you make ASMR videos? So yeah, most of my friends, I would say all of my friends, know I make ASMR videos. My family does not know I make ASMR videos. Not that it's weird or whatever, but I haven't had that conversation with them. They do know I have a YouTube channel, but they just don't know what I make. But I would say I will get to that conversation with them when I get to it. I think they'd find it a bit weird that I'm whispering into a camera for people. But other than that, I don't think they would care. And this person also said, which ASMRs would you have a lunch date with? So I really like GB ASMR. Her ASMRs are so cool. They're just very like staple ASMR. I don't want to say basic, but like she makes really, really good, stable, like good content, and I like how like long it is. I also love Whispers Red ASMR, her spa videos. That was one of the first I watched when I was about 11 or 12, and I was like, this is so relaxing. And then also Joyce, I forgot her name. I forgot her name. I want to say Joycey. She has like curly hair, and she does these really cool role plays where it's like the dentist, and it's like the tooth fairy, and it's just so creative. She has like a badge on her photos, and like just little things like that where I'm just like, wow, she must have spent so much time and effort making these videos. Like, she deserves so many more subscribers. I love her videos. So I would say any of those people. And then this person said, what is your favorite breakfast cereal, I'm gonna go ahead and be basic and say I like Cheerios the best. It's a classic, you can't really go wrong. I love Cheerios with like some bananas or some strawberries in it. Or if I'm feeling a little crazy, maybe some Fruit Loops. But honestly, I prefer eggs, bacon, bread for breakfast over cereal. I just feel like cereal gives me no energy. Like I need something with like sustenance, like protein, if you know what I mean. And then they also asked about this character from the Cinema Roadhouse, which I am not familiar with, so I'm gonna skip that one. This person says, what is your opinion of New Jersey? I've never been to New Jersey, but I've heard the parties there are super crazy and fun. I would love to go to New Jersey. I also know this influencer, Alex Earl. She lives in New Jersey, and she goes to Jersey, and I just watch her little vlogs, so I think it's super fun. I think the people there are very eccentric, and yeah, but I've never been. Okay, and then this person also, this person said, what is the book or books you've given most as a gift, or why? And what are 1 to 3 books that have greatly influenced your life? So, I really like this book called Boundaries. I forget who it's by, but it has a little pencil in the middle of the book, and it's red and white. And that one just teaches you to have boundaries with yourself and other people. And it's really helpful if you're a people pleaser, like I used to be, and I somewhat am still. I just think it's really important to be able to make those with people and just not allow people to walk over you and just not respect your time, because sometimes being too kind can be a bad thing if you let people walk over you. So I definitely needed to learn that. And then also The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, which is a very dark book, I will say. If you take the lessons and the laws wrong, it can be very bad. But I think it's really important. It talks a lot about human nature and people's behaviors, and I think it's really interesting overall. And then third one would probably have to be one of my favorite books, which is called Fox Girl. It's called Fox Girl, and it's about this girl that immigrates from Korea to Hawaii and all the hardships she goes through. It also talks about her relationship with the mother, so like the mother-daughter relationship. I love the author's imagery and use of word language in the book. I think her writing style is absolutely beautiful, and if you have the chance, you should definitely read Fox Girl. It's a really good book. It is really dark though, and it does have a lot of bad things that happened, so I will say like trigger warning of some stuff in there, but it's a really beautiful book, and it talks a lot about like the immigrant's journey, and yeah, it just gave me a really new perspective on life, because it is, I'm pretty sure, based on a true story. So this person also asked, what purchase of $100 or less has most positively impacted your life in the last 6 months? I would say honestly the only thing I can think of is this little camera that I have up in here. It's added a lot to my videos, and I really like it. I think it was a great investment, but other than that I haven't bought a lot. Yeah, that's what I would say for that. How is a failure or apparent failure set you up for later success? Do you have a favorite failure of yours? So I would consider failure not necessarily failure, but more redirection. And I think any failure that you have, you should just use it as a way to learn from it and bounce back even greater and just honestly grow from it. That's all I could say. I would say my biggest failure, or I guess my used to be regret, was going to community college right after I graduated high school instead of going to a state school immediately after, which, you know, I did feel a lot of FOMO and stigma from other people being like, you're going to a community college, you're not going to have the college experience. But honestly, I saved a lot of money going to community college. I got to like live with my family and eat home cooked meals, which is really nice, and I was able to kind of get in that college adult space without having to move all the way out and pay my own bills and do this. And honestly, it was overall a better transition. I would consider any of you guys around my age, sorry for the car, so sorry, but any of you around my age to honestly consider, if you're going to college, go start at community college, because you can transfer and you end up with the same bachelor's degree, so it really doesn't matter. And college is so expensive nowadays that it's honestly a great investment and idea to go to community college first. Don't let anyone, this goes for anything, even outside community college, if you have a plan or an idea, don't let anyone criticize you and say you can't do it or you're being stupid, because at the end of the day, those people are not on your side. They're not rooting for you. So yeah, take it as a way to be like, oh, I'm gonna do it even more now since you told me I can't. This person basically said, if you had a giant billboard and you had a message to write on it, what would you write? And I would definitely write probably to be kind, or you never know what someone's going through, period, and then underneath it, be kind, because you really don't know what anyone's going through. And being kind in the way of doing little simple gestures, not what I mean by be kind, I don't mean like go out of your way to do huge gestures for people, you know, because they can take advantage of that kindness. When I say be kind, I mean in the way that you speak to someone. Make sure to not be always, sometimes talking directly to someone and being honest is not always the best. You know, you can be honest without being harsh or rude. So yeah, I would just say to talk to people in a nice way, because you don't know if it's going to be someone's breaking point or if they're not doing well mentally. And maybe just like ask people around you, be like, hey, are you doing okay? Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you want to talk? Because it really does go a long way, and mental health is something that I like to speak about a lot, and I think it's very important, and there's still a stigma. So yeah, mental health. And then this person also said, what is one of the best, most worthwhile investments you've ever made? Could be investment of money, time, energy. I would say self-care and just like spending time on myself. Not necessarily like beauty products, but just like eating healthy, I would say, and doing things that I love, like going on walks, working out, eating healthy. Like I said, it does help you a lot. And yeah, just taking care of yourself, because at the end of the day, you really don't have anyone but yourself. So it's important that you put yourself first, you're kind to yourself, you don't let anyone walk over you, because you are the only person that you have, and you should be kind to yourself. And then this person said, what is an unusual habit or an absurd thing that you love? I wouldn't say this is a habit, more of a food craving. I really love salt vinegar chips with cottage cheese. Don't knock it till you try it, I swear, it is so, so good. But other than that, I wouldn't say I have an unusual habit or thing, because nothing I do is really super unusual. I wish I had one, but I don't think I have one. And then they also asked, in the last 5 years, what new belief, behavior, or habit has improved your life? I would say, honestly, believing in yourself. Believing in yourself is such a good thing to implement, because at the end of the day, if no one believes in you, who's going to believe in you? You know, like, you have to be the person to make the first step and to believe in yourself and get out of your comfort zone. I strongly encourage all of you to do something out of your comfort zone. Maybe you like someone and you don't know how to tell them. Maybe, you know, you want to raise at work and your boss kind of sucks. I would encourage you to get out of your comfort zone and, you know, ask that person out, or, you know, ask your boss for a raise, because you never know. At the end of the day, the worst thing that could happen is they say no. But if you don't try, you could never do it. It could never happen. That's kind of how I feel about my YouTube channel. You know, I was so scared of what if this, what if that. Like, I'm scared of people making fun of me. But at the end of the day, you have to take everything away and just think about the positive and negative things that come out of it, like the pros and cons. At the end of the day, what's the worst thing that could happen? I get made fun of, or, oh, this girl doesn't like me back. But the positive's like, oh, what's the positive out of this? Oh, like, I could make a YouTube channel and do this and have that community. So I think, honestly, that belief. This person also asked, what advice would you give to a smart, driven college student about to enter the real world? What advice should they ignore? So I haven't graduated college yet, so I can't really say this, but I guess my spin on it, I have graduated college. So I would say, in that aspect, what would you give to a smart, driven person who has just graduated high school? I would say, give yourself as many opportunities as you can find, apply for as many things as you possibly can think of, dream big, and just think of everything that you want to do and just figure out how to do it, you know. Make some goals, figure out how to achieve those goals. I think the biggest thing that people say is like, oh, like, I can't do this or I can't do that, but like, at the end of the day, like, you most of the time can reach your dreams. And then this person said, what are bad recommendations you hear in the profession, in your profession or area of expertise? I wouldn't consider my ASMR profession yet. And I do have a job though, currently, but I wouldn't say it's a super like corporate thing, so I'm not sure on that one. But the last question is, when you feel overwhelmed or unfocused or have lost your focus temporarily, what do you do? So I would say I let myself take a break and relax, contrary to like what you think might be helpful. Sometimes your brain and your body is just telling you it's unmotivated for a reason, you know? I can't do this because I'm physically or mentally exhausted. And at that point, like, I think it's perfectly valid to relax and take a break and let yourself do something productive and relaxing. What I mean by that is maybe don't go online shopping, maybe eat something and take an ibuprofen and take a nap, you know, if you need to really rest, or if you feel like, I would say just let yourself have a little break and then keep going, and then obviously you have to go back to it eventually. Figure out why you're unfocused or overwhelmed. Maybe it's because you don't know how to do it, which in that case you can make a little list of maybe how to solve that problem, or you could go to someone who doesn't know how to do it, who does know how to do it. So I would say just that, and then remember to keep your goal in mind. So whatever you want to achieve, just picture that in your head and just be like, this is what I'm working towards. And another thing that helps me too, if I'm unfocused or feeling lazy or I don't want to study, I just think about the fact that my mom's side of the family, my mom immigrated here for a better life for me, and how I would be doing a disservice to my family members and all the people that don't have the privilege to study. I would be doing a disservice to them, because at the end of the day, studying and going through college is a privilege, and I'm so lucky to be able to say I am a student and to have that luxury, because we forget it is a luxury to be a student. You know, I don't have to work full time, luckily, and I'm very, very lucky in that sense. So I just think reminding myself and being like, I could have it harder. Studying isn't gonna make me, isn't gonna kill me. It's not gonna make me feel in pain. Like, I might be feeling lazy and unmotivated, but at least I'm not being harmed right now, you know? So hopefully that made sense. Thank you guys for submitting your questions. I really enjoyed making this Q&A for you guys. Hopefully you got to know me a little bit more.